could everyone start taking their seats, please? One of the great things about this ceremony every year is we bring people back, and it's great to see everyone. And so thank you for coming, and thanks for all of our awardees, many of which have traveled long distances to come here today. And we have three deans in the room. So both Ed and Mike are here, so it's great to have everyone. So welcome. It's our 2019 award and portrait presentation. It really is a time for us to celebrate Hopkins and celebrate the rich heritage of this institution. This afternoon, we're going to honor 19 medical leaders who've greatly influenced medicine and science. Again, thank you for having traveled here. It's a really delight for me to have a partner to help today, which is Dr. John Thompson, who's the president of the Johns Hopkins Medical and Surgical Association. He's a 1977 Krieger graduate, a 1980 School of Medicine graduate. He's going to give the Distinguished Medical Alumni Award, and then Susan DeMoth is going to come up and give the Johns Hopkins Alumni Association Awards, one of which Bev Redlin's going to help, who's the Dean of the Krieger School. So thank you all for helping out today, and John, please join.
I better get near the microphone. Thank you very much. I'm truly honored to be asked to speak to you on behalf of the Johns Hopkins Medical and Surgical Association. And we would be here all evening if I shared all of the tremendous accomplishments, but I promise I won't do that for you. But please see more information in your program books about our very distinguished awardees. Today's first award presentation are for the Distinguished Medical Alumnus Award that honors these alumni, and these could include degree recipients, house staff, former faculty, fellows of the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine and Johns Hopkins Hospital, who have demonstrated excellence and achievement through their personal and professional accomplishments. And we went through these nominations. It was very difficult to choose the recipients because we had so many worthy people. Our first recipient is Dr. Howard Markel. Dr. Markel is the first of two honorees currently at the University of Michigan, yay, Michigan, where he received his bachelor's and his medical degrees. He trained at the Johns Hopkins Hospital in general pediatrics and received his PhD in the history of medicine, science, and technology at the School of Medicine. He is an expert in pandemic preparedness, and his research was essential in developing evidence-based work during the 2009 influenza pandemic. Howard, please come up to receive your award. Our next distinguished medical alumnus is Dr. Rain Saral. Dr. Saral's major accomplishments include being the first physician to use bone marrow transplantation in the treatment of AIDS-related malignancies, and among the first to use it in the treatment of sickle cell anemia and other inherited blood disorders, and also being the first to demonstrate effectiveness of a safe antiviral therapy, acyclovir, against herpes viruses in transplant patients. Dr. Saral headed the National Institute of Health Bone Marrow Transplant Study Section to determine appropriate use of bone marrow transplantation for the treatment of human diseases. Rain, congratulations on receiving the Distinguished Alumnus Award. Please come forward. Thank you. And third, Dr. Christina Whitman is our distinguished medical alumni. After receiving her medical degree at Johns Hopkins, Dr. Whitman completed anesthesiology residency at the U.S. Naval Medical Hospital in Portsmouth, Virginia, as well as fellowships in regional anesthesia and intensive care. Dr. Whitman believes that education leads to better patient care. Her books, as well as her training videos on intubation, and airway management are used throughout training programs both nationally and internationally. Christine, please come up to receive your award. I would now like to welcome Susan DeMuth, Assistant Vice President and Executive Director of the Johns Hopkins Alumni Organization, on stage to present the Alumni Association Awards.